Girl, God do these motherfucking responsibilities. Trippy Jam. Talking about the fuck that means. Oh yeah, walking your path. Yeah, I'm saying pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Saying, um, what we doing? That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So saying yeah, saying, so saying some it's transforming, like moving and evolving. You know, moving, evolving, uh, yeah, moving and evolving, and saying you gotta water your plans, water your ideas, your mind. It's like the garden where you grow your dreams and things of that same. So you gotta be careful who you share these things with. Gotta be careful who you talk everything. Same. Regular every well to you to me saying it's foreign to others. But they're just too they're, they're somewhere entertained right now. I'm saying on their devices most likely. Well, when you walk in your path, you can't be worried about what your next door neighbor doing and shit. Or you're never gonna get to you. Saying you're always wondering. Well, I do believe we got Mercury and Gemini. I think he's about to get out of there though. So, but you do be going through a process of just the process. You you make progress by changing your actions, how you go about things. You know, you may think it's like that's kind of where it's saying just overthinking some certain stuff and thing like saying life is just life. You know, you can't you can't hide that to like you can't get away from that. You know what I'm saying? When you just got to live your life or create your life so you can know what you're speaking life into. Saying as long as I don't want to get too crazy and messy on the life and stuff, cause I done it before. But see, I don't want to go into that type of space right now. I'm trying to not be going all crazy and shit, you know. But I mean, still kicking game, still kicking ass, you know, spiritually. Saying, but right now I want to take steps, you know, like I already did that already. And sometimes that energy don't work. Smoking Florida weed, cool. Smoking Tennessee weed. But anyway, walking your path. Chill, bro. It sound like I mean you're gonna hear this a million times through a million different people. You gotta focus on yourself. I mean that's something even you gonna tell yourself, man. Once you get to a certain point of you not being able to be told and stuff like, well then you're gonna be telling someone don't tell you, then you gonna come across that key then of knowledge and stuff, you know, of shit. But you're gonna hear it through the wind somewhere somehow. When you gotta face yourself, you gotta be saying, I know what y'all be doing and what will be right and wrong and stuff. Like y'all grown, grown ass kids. I mean, it's energy. You know, sometimes and there's, but if you can mix and mash these energies to where you could be a damn child at heart, saying, but you're not the goofy type. You're not the. I mean, you could be goofy. You know what I'm saying, but it's not a bad type of when you come with the spiritual essence behind everything, with everything and everything. You can do all these things. Hell, you can look like a damn like. But you don't want to. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Just saying, like, you know, you won't say that probably till we'll see how long. But Yeah, stay in your lane. 'Cause that's what I'm doing. So, so close to nothingness is because space I be at, it ain't a lot of beings. It don't require a lot of beings to control. Yeah, to control. I mean, because once you take the controller back, it's not like you're not controlling the world, but you do got your very like just your very own energy and control. So it's like it'll look like it'll shine in some way. Saying or but the point is not to try to prove that to no one or anything. It's just something you know. It's like, oh, that's why you get these type of looks or whatever. I'm saying, but saying just life and experiences and reflections of yourself on others and vice versa. Just remind you, saying like everything in the world will remind you what it is that you doing and what you got to do. Saying a bad person ain't never gonna make it nowhere. A person that just I mean, it just depends. Like saying, but what your definition of things is and how saying it's just. But common sense is common sense. When you come in this world all flunked out and just saying just hitting all type of asteroids and things in space, like okay, you just making your remarks everybody and the how you do things. And it's not even it's reckless or without making any. It don't make sense. Shit don't make sense whenever y'all some characteristics I do be peeping out, spotting like, oh, okay, well that don't look like it's going nowhere. And just staying in a pocket of where till it starts to gain some the spirit finally wants to change, like because you can't make someone want to change just you by just you got to be somewhere already living life, doing what you do, not expecting anything. If people, places, and things, which say it's always gonna be in front of you, like you see it every day. You're around everything and everything. You know what I'm saying so, and around shapeless and formless bodies and things like this, like things that can come and go as fast as you get them, and things. Saying it's just you're dealing with a different type of whole different type of vibe and energy and you gotta be the main. The man, you got to be the man. No male or female. That ain't no dang saying you got someone sweating they goddamn some because they are wet or something because they think or something thinks it's coming, you coming, or you coming, they coming, yo, or however the fuck. Excuse part of my friend, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like right now it's waxing right now. The moon waxes what I might what waxing give it. I don't know. It's just what I see, man. Um, waxing, like putting on. It's like waning is contracting, coming back into itself. Okay, pretty obvious. So whenever the moon is doing these things, you just know it's like you doing a going out. Like you go out and get more experience. So every day is an experience. An experiment. Pilot, spiritual project. And see, everybody, we use similar words, but it depends on the individual spirit that's willing these swords, these words. The air. I think that's what it is. So it's about like, it's about what you make it about. And when you know your space is, it's, I wouldn't even give it a word sometimes. There's certain things that you may, I mean, unless you're in a space, you know, you're good and you know, you're around your spiritual people and stuff, and you know, you can, whatever kind of people, you know what I'm saying, you can just, you can have these kind of talking points or whatever it says. When you walking, when you, that's when you finally start walking your path. Once you separate yourself from everything and everybody, you find you realize you're connected to everything and everybody. So since it's not what we're dealing with, it's how we deal with it. So we know we're dealing with each other. But some people will never accept it because it's not their to do. It's not in their lifetime. It's not in their DNA. I think I've seen this. That's, you gotta get to it. That's all I know. As soon as you get in the world, in any world, you gotta get to it. That may look like a, just know you got to take care of your responsibilities and yo, can't saying, make yourself known to yourself first. Everything's gonna play out like that. You're gonna be, come through you first, like, you know, first through the, yeah, saying what it is. Like, bodies, see, your knowledge yourself is expanding, and that's what you should aim for. Sometimes that you gotta stop it. Saying that's it. You good. Once you're in that space, you stop trying like find things on the rocks. Everything's right there, right in front of you. Like, okay, the environment, the atmosphere of things, how they're currently at the moment, which is your moment is your most valuable thing that you got. because you're not gonna get this back, but you are gonna create replications of certain of what it's going on now, just with more to it. Now, hopefully, by the time you then had like whatever thoughts of it lead you to do whatever actions and things, and saying you can see track when you can see something without these eyes, you know how to communicate with. That's what it is, because you don't use that type of community. It's a different type of tethering core or something. I'm trying to even not trying. It's just man, you just leave it alone. Like you stop worrying about it. You stop worrying that even exists out there. Whatever your fears or whatever, why you never did whatever, it don't exist. What are y'all taught? You got to be that strong to psych your motherfucking mind up to do like create certain. Man, I can't put it quite fully always into them words, but how y'all, cause I don't. It's not about trying to please y'all. Saying, and it's. I mean, it's all. Just let the fucking riverbank take you. Like saying, it's not going fast or slow. Just you know how to kill an instant. You know how to stop a train on fucking instant. Saying like a bullet. Goddamn saying just that's how even this shit get made. Movies and stuff. It's how you really dodge a bullet. Certain things, people, not everybody be like charging up. People forget along the way that they might tell it to, even if they. So this plays out as my constant reminder of me of me reminding folks, saying that, saying how can I tell you, saying you got to. This will only push you to doing it yourself. Saying that you change things around. So you change piping systems around and stuff. As an example, I'm using that. Don't think I'm talking about no dang plumbing, no nothing physical. I'm talking about the mind. Don't take my words and try to twist your own words around. Mill your own metals. Plant your own fruits and vegetables. Create your own sauce, your own style, your own beat. I'm saying E-I-O-I-L. It's a reason why they don't accept got certain uncivilized behaviors in certain areas. 'Cause the whole thing was created based upon coming out of that. You saying only somebody ever try saying because they already understand that whole craft. Coming at it from a whole ass different angle, like of the same point, whatever. And so you're just left to your body, mind, astral. Thoughts and feelings create how your blood flows because of how you acting and react. Everything's a ritual and spell, down to what you're doing right now. Witchcraft, what's on your mind? Ritual and spell, what you're doing with your body. Can't get away from you. I, it's only a word certain amount of things you can create with certain sounds and whatever's on your mind, your practice, you're creating certain things. I can't saying because anybody can take any word and any thought and feel an idea. It's only coming through their very own space and time and saying so well it's everybody doing that simultaneously. Some doing it in some certain scales. Certain people ain't even got the scales and they ain't got no balance at all. So they never even stepped to it. So they never stepped into individuality, into a one. They never seen one before. Uh, Now you take whatever you want and go run with, do what you do with it, but always keep it legit. Like saying it's keep it legit. Excuse me. Saying Jets. I forget, man. Jet set. I forget. I got to. It's loud. It's not for real. For like yourself. I'm talking about yourself. Say, but we ain't gotta tell motherfucker shit. They already shitting and pissing because they fear out. Let's say like, and we the most goddamn tranquil people, motherfucking you could ever motherfucking really meet. But don't push them out like to push out of proof. Saying like, we all on this damn plane. Fucking with me. Oh, I think they meant to turn the other light on. The devil and temptations and things are always there. Now you know that. So make wise decisions. Don't be no fool. You know where that shit leads to. That's me. Yeah, I'm taking my phone and it's saying at the end of the day, you ain't gonna have no one to blame for nothing. For what you shouldn't started. Hop in the pickup. Big old no. You ain't giving no crumb away. You ain't feeding no motherfucking slave. Peasant. They got a cent, they got a person, and they soul. Now you better believe what I'm telling you. Because it's gonna be the best, believe. System. So, shit. Come fuck on me. All you gonna hear is crickets. You got sound. Sound. Like, different minds, different brains, different perceptions. You in this bit saying, you know how you're in here? Don't go around acting nothing. You can't act this fun. Talking the proper English now, huh? Englo. Being seen through your fog smoke. Well, you just know how to adjust real good, don't you? You ready for it, huh? You ready? If it comes, don't really look like anybody got a choice, huh? They chose to be born. They chose to be aware, no matter how so deep they're in the subconscious, right? No matter how deep they are in the subconscious, right? Any type of mentalities, like it. You're the one paying for everything. Your currency is different. Like it's just what you're attending at the what you serving, what you giving your service to. And I mean, you should really serve yourself. Right? Shame on it. Late degrees. Scorpio going into Sag. So, like 20 some degrees. 20 some Scorpio. 8 degrees Gemini. It's that 8 down. Demon Day. Charger. Body, goddamn, moving shit around and stuff. Goddamn. Wow, Onyx hit my mind. What the fuck, Onyx? Walking your path, man. Walking your path. Fine. Saying your path. Man, I actually need to start walking a little. I mean, don't ways. My walking man just look like a shooting star, man. So you may some humans may see every, every meal, everything you do throughout your day is some ritual stuff. Ritual. Pardon me, y'all, my shit cramping. I go beer. Oh, so I try not to be overdoing certain things, certain areas, and like they be playing out through all time, not just goddamn straight. I mean, I'm not straight. Shit. Straight, don't worry about me. How can I say that's cold? Ooh, man, I think I seen that. I saw that. Oh, that's rude. Like a little bit low key, like someone that's always like, so yeah. I'm sorry you feel this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guess I'm in both worlds. Everybody, you know, say you don't know how to. Talk your shit again. What makes them go off? What makes the little noise go off? Or is it like it's just like a throat shocker? So, you know, then they throw it. They got them little fat back or front feet. I don't know. Nah, that's the back feet. That's the back feet. I don't know what they do. They go like, that's all I know from cricket. I don't know. I'm not making this whole system in, man. You gotta chill. I can't get myself. I won't. Truly, that's one thing. That's kind of really wild. Uh, uh, you remind yourself, kind of what you really understand. Like, go a little bit too, saying you gotta set. You saying you just somewhat like go with your mind. What you can do with your mind. It allows you to move through it, because when you do it in reverse, you be trying to change physical things about you first and shit. You ain't moving nothing. You ain't moving no mountain, man. You ain't moving no brick around here. No, you're not moving things for real the way it's supposed to. That's how that people make that look in certain movies right now. It's just like it's like moving. Well, I'm saying movies actually movies. But you doing it with the mind first. Like you're in places, you're in room, without necessarily being in this physical. It ain't got to do with any of it. The spirit so broad, like you you so the hell with anything going on else and create something else, but you still gonna have to deal with the energy of this right here, like whatever you leave behind. That's a saying you got to deal with whatever you blood you put your hands on or whatever. I see how like especially with the sex and when you just fucking with a person, it's crazy how they still even fuck. They pop. You think like, how this person ever find me again? Like I'm talking about like, in physical, like in real life. Obviously, that's the only way to be fucking insane. So like, at least I don't know. That's just that person would. You'll get to the point where you burn. Like, it's not, and I'm already. This conversation is not for following. It's deep. It's a deep topic. You know what I'm saying? So, um, to explore, saying to get into. So, and teaching from previous experiences and shit. So, but at the same time, very same time, this very same moment, it's always, I know it's always like a newness, saying like, oh, shit, fresh and shit. So, but you always got the ability to do it. But you're not at the same time, you're not the same. You're not in the same type of time. Sometimes you know how to free certain. So it don't matter how. That's in my bones. What I tell you? What? Man, do I have a cut, clean, edit, delete? I don't get back. I don't. It's like show the up. If you want to feel up, so you go down. You feel down. You don't want to feel too down. So you don't want to when you feel good. So you will go above and say some crazy limits that you ain't good. You ain't bad well. Why you try to act? Say like say only go as far as your spirit saying allow you to where you see the line. It's not lines. So it's kind of know how to swim around a bit type stuff. Like, And, okay, and that then the physical is me. I'm not talking about swimming around. I'm talking about the It's just a lot of fluid. It's a lot of work. Chat like goofies like y'all ain't just hear me say that and saying they're I'm not trying to make do that saying but how you act and react got nothing to do with me. It's purely based off your own volition and individuality. That you acted and reacted a certain way. All you can do is just make it better next time. For yourself and others. Starting with yourself. Then trickle down to the pyramid scheme. It's very glad as hell that we that's like a tool, but you know it's not a physical tool. It's your body. I mean that's the closest thing. So look at your construction of stuff, and observe. Observe the just ideas and thoughts of doing better and things. It's certain thoughts in your mind, but it don't do you no good expressing certain thoughts and saying. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it may saying sometimes hold yourself back too much. It's like you gotta know when to even in certain scenarios where you do gotta know to not express certain things at all. It's because of certain just how certain the world feeling. You know what I'm saying? How the world feels about like, that's just big. That's just all the being, the state of the states of being. Everything's in the wall. Saying some tap with a goddamn frog, sperm set of goddamn human. Somebody left a comment saying, I don't know. I'm trying to understand how this affects my path. Anyway, look, he basically say, I don't know, he trolling or what. What's the name? Just say hi to the kids standing man. I ain't gonna make it too deep. Say hi to the kids standing man. That's just you saying. That's just saying whatever type of children you bring into the world. Saying, it's trying like some people be saying like. You know, like on my channel talking about somebody behind you. You know, this how I took it was different. I don't know. I'm trying to read if they wrote it with certain intelligence. Probably just struggling. It's not a real account. It's none of this. I reading it. It's just, that's it. That's it. So let's just, you know, just on your path. You never let that kid down. You know what I mean? Anybody standing behind us got something to do. I'm everybody's friend. Got a bag. I'm dealing with you right now. I mean, I'm dealing with you right now. But following my path, man. It's just what I'm gonna do. That's what I encourage you to do. Get into a creative space. That's your spaceship. That's the keys to your spaceship. Get this, take off. Boom, boom. Push start. Whatever we got there. Mind stuff. This is hell though. See, that's what y'all expect us. What you do today? You wake up, say get your brain going, get your mind going. It's no different than a damn vehicle. It's like plane, whatever, car, whatever. You know, mimicking the mind of the spaceship, whatever. Ornaments you got inside your saying. It's like those ships, those say like, on your path, bro. Just everything intertwined. That's what everybody relating some way. Everybody in sort of brother, sister, that's always been this like thing. It's just got nothing to do with nothing. It's just common sense things you're already supposed to know. Now you can see how far from orbit should be. It's like you can't expect a newborn or something like to already be here. It's got everything got sizes. Goddamn, set past 7 wonders of the world. So that each had a period of time between them. So that's from the flight right now, right here. Through here. That's why everybody be saying, go up is a down. It's art. It's art. Sometimes I say fucking let it go, but sometimes I'll be like, nah, I'm trying to get that thought back because I know I had a good point. And life in it's fire spacious. So you judging those around you, feeling about them, about at the new current time, and now you whatever, and now you pay attention to a different shape and form. Start giving it, start talking about different areas. And so, somebody look this direction, this direction of things. It's always gonna have a piece of it's and the, the inner saying the who created. So it's gonna be gotta do as me. You know, y'all know that. You know, that's all y'all don't mind saying something. It's not following saying specific. Saying 0 and 1. From the essence of numbers. Or symbol. Sign or million. Boom, you just talk to them. Yeah, this is faces. You do it yourself though. You don't really. That's the mechanism of doing it. No, not to express it. That's how you take care of it. Suddenly healing, bro. Like I guess that. Okay, see, I just say that. See? So just based on you. So, well, you help each system on my dreams. So if it's helping you, it's got to help the next person. You got to work. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Works. Just type of work you practice. Take back what I said. I don't know about being everybody's. Just keep it straightforward. You can look at yourself in the face and on the mirror. Be like, oh, play it as a man. You don't know how to rock. Go to rock. Or the other shit for the birds. The crickets, the horses, whatever. Study Mercury. Communication. Good at it. Sure, gentlemen. Can't your spirit read that? Coming from your angle. So you have to be in a space of serving the whole collective. That's the thoughts and feelings of the mind, the world. A lot of work. That shit never stops. Be glad. You say that's a thing. That's a thing to celebrate for real. Like, why not tell you want to be with everybody at? You're looking at the atmosphere. These you created. You got to enjoy how you spare your time. You got to know how to find the information and wisdom and silliest thing. Just like sitting, man, it may not, it's not silly. God's people got children. So when you up saying that amount of time you was sitting there, maybe that substance going. You always recreated zero to one. Like, like, you know, your own way. It's weightless. Like, you know how to do that. Like, you have to detach from certain thoughts, feelings, and zip it off. Going right now. Right there. Say, no, I ain't gonna. But it's like thoughts too. Sense. Not mind first. Be careful. Can't be too good, too arrogant. I'm saying somebody gonna really do something. Um, right now. Be beat her son. Hard. Excuse me. I have to be here judging certain things. You know? I mean, it's a little bit of wisdom when it's saying what could a beautiful shit mean. You know, beauty should be curious. Way yeah, it's dumb to me, honestly. You know, at this, I know at some point, silly as my rabbit is mine at and things. Cat, dog, cat. What? If it went by that, think of the things that's for real. You know how to hold that homes like that's that don't tarnish. I'll be safe. It's pretty protected. You know, out on the bottom of the flight box, but you know, show the rural area to carry out God's duty, motherfucking responsibility. Drip gym.